Hello. Stylophone. Out of battery. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to this situation, which is a quiz. Pub quiz. Going to start any second now. Say hello in the comments in the chat so I can see who's here and see what's going on. Welcome to the quiz. What time is it? 9 minutes. I'm going to introduce the quiz, talk about a few things, and then we're going to hit the first question round about 9:05. That's the idea. Quiz lasts for about an hour, so 8 till 9. Sorry, 9 till 10. And then we'll play games for names at 10 o'clock for about 20 minutes. So then we'll spin the wheel around about 10:30, and that's where we're going to win prizes. That's where you're going to win prizes, okay? Hello, John. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Stu and Mills Experience. Hello, Chrism. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Dave Patterson and Muzz. The Mango Boys are back. Hello, Kirsty. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Connolly. Good evening, in fact. Absolutely. Hello, Mum. Look, everyone, that's my mum. Hope you're well, in particular. Hope everybody's well. So this is the same quiz that I presented at 7 o'clock. This is just a later chance to see it. Some, a number of people told me 7 o'clock's too early, DP. You've got to give us something later. I said, okay, we'll do 9 o'clock, see how that goes. So we've been doing Friday for about 4 or 5 weeks now, I think. Maybe a little later, a little longer, since the start of the year, pretty much. And I'll keep it going. Numbers haven't exactly exploded, but they haven't collapsed either, so... Hello, Louisa. Now, the first thing I should do is put Louisa on the wheel, because Louisa is giving us a prize tonight, and in return, I'll put Louisa on the wheel to give her a chance of winning one of the other prizes. So, what prize Louisa is giving for us, you will discover in just a moment or two. Hello, Gavin. So, if you're wondering... difference between the 7 o'clock and the 9 o'clock quiz, it's the same questions, right? The main quiz is the same questions. What is different is that the questions that I ask every now and again for you to answer to get your name on the wheel for prizes, they're different. So you can't, there's no advantage. If you came earlier on, there's no advantage, other than that you know what the questions are not going to be for getting on the wheel. But the main quiz is the same. So what it means is at the end of the quiz, I'll get you to upload your scores, and it means we can compare scores to everybody who was on earlier on, and we can get a league table of tonight's scores, if you know what I mean. Right, go to give us a shout, everybody, a nice a share. Yeah, could you do that, please? Just hit the share button and share it through the miracle of social media. Maybe even directly to one or two people who will enjoy this. Tell them that you're about to do a quiz and that you challenge them. That's the fist of challenge right there. Try and attract a few more people in the door, you know what I'm saying? Hello, Kirsten. How you doing? You all right? You feeling it? You feeling Marchy? Everyone getting a March vibe. By the way, before we start, why don't you tell me some good news, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me some... good news from your life. What's gone particularly well this week or today? Now, let's do it. Oh, look, there might be a birthday. Happy birthday, Alice Smith. Happy birthday, Alice Smith. Is Alice here? Alice. Yeah. Well, that's good news for now. Congratulations, Gavin. I hope that goes nicely. I hope that goes tremendously well. A little bit different Not different, difficult. Getting married at the moment. But obviously things will be changing as the summer goes on. Might even be back in the pub soon. Anyway, the live quiz starts soon. Let me tell you how you play the live quiz. I'm going to ask questions. You answer the questions. That is the spirit. That's the essence of any quiz. You mark yourself after each round. And you don't shout out answers in the chat. All right? Because people are just trying to answer the questions. So don't put answers in the chat. That's all you got to do. The exception to this is that if I'm specifically asking you to answer a question in the chat, then do it as fast as you can, because the first to answer will get on the wheel of names and will get a chance of winning prizes. That's how you win prizes. You get your name on the wheel. There's various ways to do that through the quiz. Last time we played, oh yeah, this was Wednesday, right? So I do Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Top scorers were Fabian Society on Wednesday. Pardon me. Jose Augusto were up there. UK Alliance, London Lotta, Pavlov's Dogs, Part A, Chameleons, Marion, Laura Spege, Un Tremblant, Born Dwarfs, Jocks Nomad, Jonah Doyle, Meacham, 77, Lumpy Gravy, Dumpy Diamonds. We're all in the 60s and above, but then down the bottom we've got the Quizzy Poos, Quarantini, Barrymore's Fist, Social Outcast, Breed or Deed, Joy Division, Oven Gloves, and Shit Trifle. That was the scores on Wednesday. I'll ask you to upload your scores at the end of the quiz. If you want to hire me to do a Zoom quiz, get in touch. Do one for your work, do one for a birthday, do one just for a family get-together, all sorts of reasons. You get in touch with me. It's good fun. And Deadpool, we have a winner for February, but I haven't quite worked it out who it is yet. But there was a winner for so somebody's going to get £1 million scratch card. And in fact, I bought the actual scratch card that's going to go to the winner. That's it there. Win £1 million. So that's going to go to the Deadpool winner. I haven't quite worked out who it is. I'm going to work it out over the weekend. All right. Fierce Beer were our sponsor earlier on tonight. That was a prize I gave away at 7 o'clock. But we have, and we also had Rowan Flowers giving away a fantastic bouquet. Tonight we have Louisa's cake. Oh, yes. Louisa is mad for the bacon. And if you live in the Edinburgh area, she'll give you a cake. I have several other prizes that I wish to give away. Good prizes as well. And you can win those later on. So let's get on with it. It's 6 minutes past 9, so we're doing pretty good for time here. Let's get started. Right, same letter round as the first round. So it's 5 questions. Each of the answers, all of the answers in this round begin with the same letter of the alphabet. So it's easy. Once you've got the letter, it's easy. Anyway, here we go. Right, number 1. Which mountain is the highest mountain in Greece? And it was the home of the mythological Greek gods, or it was the mythological home of the Greek gods. I don't think it matters where you put the adjective in that sentence. You know what I mean? The Greek gods were supposed to live at the top of this mountain. It's a real mountain. And it is the highest mountain in Greece. So that's what I was trying to get across, is that the mountain itself is real. Yeah. I wonder how... that's good. It was a good start. Like I say, questions are the same, 7 and 9 o'clock. Number 2, it's just a second chance to hear the quiz, second chance to play it. Which unit of weight is an alternative name for the snow leopard? Slightly odd question, this. Although I did hear an explanation earlier as to why it has this name. But anyway, the snow leopard is also known by another name, and this other name is also a measurement of weight, and it's a single word answer. So what is that? Okay, mathematical type of question. Number 3, what is the name for an angle that's greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees? That's question number 3. Number 4, which Womble of Wimbledon is named after the largest river in Venezuela? Hello, Margaret. It's simple. Just get in touch and tell me what it is you're giving away. The deal is, if you give away a prize and you're prepared to post it out, then I'll put you on the wheel. you know. That's it. And if you've got a business you want to promote, just get in touch and send me a message on Facebook or whatever, and we can organise a sponsorship. But if it's just something you want to give away, same thing, just send me a message. Number 5. Right, this is a tricky one. Kind of mystery question. In Edgar Allan Poe's 1841 short story, Murders in the Rue Morgue, what type of animal turns out to be the murderer? So people are getting murdered. And they call the detective. Detective works it out. It turns out it was an animal who was doing the killing. What type of animal is it, or was it, who turned out to be the murderer in the Rue Morgue? Okay. Thanks, Margaret. Right. If you're ready with 5 answers, because that is the round, that's the end of the round, tell me that you're ready. Put it in the chat that you're ready. Otherwise, here they are one more time again, just for anyone who missed anything or just wants to know which one was which. So the highest mountain in Greece is where the gods lived. That's number 1. Number 2, alternative name for a snow leopard, also a unit of measurement of weight. Number 3, it's the word for an angle that's more than that, but not as much as that. You know, more than 90, less than 180. Who's the womble that's named after the largest river in Venezuela? And who's the murderer in the Rue Morgue, according to short story by Edgar Allan Poe? Right, you tell me if you're ready, folks. I can't see anyone tell me so far that you're ready. I just have sipped my coffee, you see. While I'm waiting for your readiness. Yeah, I got some, I'm just laughing, I got some good extra prizes tonight. Slightly strange. It's always a bit stranger at 9 o'clock. 7 o'clock's like, you know, the beer sponsor. Thank you, Ginge. Thank you, Struan. Thank you, Connolly. Thank you, John Meacham. And Kirsty and Chris and JPS are back as well. All right. Hello to all of you. It's the same. Can I see the comments from Periscope? Yes, I can. And I can put them up on the board just like that, John. The thing is, I don't think you can see other people's comments. So the best experience is probably on YouTube. You know, this goes out to a few different places, but I think the best place to watch it really is YouTube, mainly because that's where most people watch it, so you can see other people's comments and it's a bit more fun, you know. Anyway, here we are. Did you get a letter? Yes, you did. Of course you did. Letter O for Omagoma. I don't know if you've got the link, John. I'll just stick it in the chat. Save you mucking about trying to find it. There's the link to direct to YouTube. Right, okay, did you get a letter? Letter O, yes, right. Greek mountain, highest mountain in Greece. It's where the gods used to live. Haven't been seen much recently. It's Mount Olympus. Olympus is correct. You know, gives the name to the Olympic Games and to Olympic Airways and so on. A big feature of Greek culture, Mount Olympus. Number 2, the snow leopard, the fearsome, terrifying snow leopard, also known as an ounce. The explanation that Richie gave us on the 7 o'clock quiz was that it was a French word, linka, something like, for the lynx. It was people thought it was a lynx, so they called it a French word for a lynx, or something like that. They ended up being shortened to ounce. I shouldn't have started that explanation because I can't really remember the details, but that's there it is. Terrifying. Tear your face off. More than 90, less than 180, that's obtuse. That's an obtuse angle. Whoa, Mr. Mackey's picking me up for typos. Let's see if that's true. The deal is, if you spot a typo that I don't spot, then you get your name on the wheel. I didn't spot it tonight. I did spot it earlier on, and I forgot to change it. Right, John Mackey, you're on the wheel for that. Well spotted. Okay. Right. Mathematical, obtuse, we did that already. Right. Okay, the Womble of Wimbledon, named after the longest river in Venezuela, is Orinoco. Orinoco. Sail away, sail away. And, oops. Take that away so you can see. Here's a bonus question to get on the wheel. What's the name of the Womble in the blue and black hat in the middle playing guitar? So, can you see my pointer? I think you can. Look, there's Orinoco, lead vocals. There's Tomsk on bass. There's Bungo on drums. But who's that on a guitar? Who's that in the middle? Nah, it's not Bulgaria. It is Wellington. Yes, Moira. Absolutely. He's the kind of studious, train spottery one. Wellington. Good guy, you know. Love them Wombles. And who's the murderer in Murders in the Rue Morgue? It is an orangutan. A big, dirty orangutan. Oof. Right, bonus points. So you get 10 points if you got all those correct. You add bonus points at this point, at this stage. If you are a subscriber, if somebody on the team is a subscriber, you get 2 points. So if you're not a subscriber to Dr. Paul YouTube, hit subscribe now. You get an immediate, instantaneous 2 points. Do it. Also, extra point if somebody shares, if you have shared already, or if somebody shares the quiz, add a point for that. And then if it's your birthday, which I think we heard it was Alice's birthday. So you get a point if it's your birthday. It's got to be your birthday on the day. Ginge, you might be too young for all that. I think you're maybe talking about the Wombles. But the good thing is, although it doesn't help when you're trying to get quiz answers, at least you'll live longer. You know, so it's swings and roundabouts. 9 out of 10 for Connelly. Connelly. I don't know how to make that more French or more Ouija. Don't know. 12 points for the Stoby Styler. Stoby Style. Guess an owl for the killer. That's good. Yeah, see if you get questions wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what you put, because it's always interesting to know. An owl is a perfectly reasonable thing. An owl could easily slip into your room at night and kill you. I think. But I wouldn't want to be murdered by an orangutan. That's pretty heavy. Stu Mill said owl as well. Also owl at the McCabe house. Yeah. I don't think owls are really that scary, to be honest. I'd rather fight an owl than an orangutan. You'd lose a fight against an orangutan, but you could... You'd get badly scratched by an owl, but you'd probably rip its head off in the end. You know, once you got your hands on it properly. Right, picture round. It's time for the picture round. Okay, the first one here in the picture round is a badge or a crest. Which university does the crest belong to? Is it Cambridge, Oxford, or Yale? Which one of those famous old universities has this badge or crest? Cambridge, Oxford, or Yale? Oh, man. Muzz, what are you talking about? I'm sure I watched a film once where Jack the Ripper was an orangutan. No, surely not. Let me just look that up. I've got as far as Jack the Ripper orang, and Google search has not given me any suggestions. Oh, no, you're right. A story in, what, Justice League America. Jack the Ripper is an orangutan. Right, okay. This obviously needs more reading about. We'll come back to that later. Let's get back to the questions. Number 2, what kind of chocolate bar is this? A confectionery superstar, a big seller. in the sweetie shops. What is that? Chocolate coating, nice nougat, caramel. What's that stuff? What is that bar? Jack the Ripper. Orang-Utan. Blimey. Big banner. Which English football club's supporters are flying this banner? Now, I know some of you are allergic to football questions, but think of this. It's a very famous football club and they play in red and they are English. If you can name an English football club, it's quite possible that that's the right answer. If you can only name one football club in England. They're, you know, one of the most famous clubs. So that's previous managers made into a kind of icon style flag. But which football club's fans are flying this flag? Number 4, Marvel Comics. Superhero. Which weather-related name does this Marvel superhero have? So her name is a type of weather. That's her superhero name. And it's a one-word answer. What is the name of this superhero? Number 5, name the film. It's James Bond film. On the 7 o'clock quiz, there was at least 3 different people said this was the worst Bond film of all time. I've not seen it. Because there's no point really since For Your Eyes Only. Once Roger Moore, that was the high point, and then no point, pointless after that. Okay, that's the 5 questions. You tell me if you're ready, and I'll show you these questions one more time again. Well, yeah, I mean, that would make sense, yeah. You couldn't have a orangutan as a murderer and then say, oh no, I've never read that book, that Edgar Allan Poe. Right. Ready? Struan's ready. John's ready. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Chugga motion like a railway train now. Don't know why I've got that song in my head, but I do. Right, you all ready? Right, here we go. This is surprisingly old, this university. It's, here we go. Here are the answers. Yale. First one's Yale. Okay, 2 points for Yale. Number 2 is Mars Bar. It's kind of on trend. A lot of Mars stuff in the news at the moment. Number 3, like I say, if you can name an English football club that play in red, you've got probably a 50% chance of getting this right. It's Liverpool FC. So that's former managers and on the banner. That's Kenny Dalglish there. And some others. Liverpool Football Club for 2 points. Number 4, I'll be delighted to hear if you've got this wrong, what your wrong answers were, because I think they might be quite good. But this Marvel superhero is called Storm. That used to be the sales, wasn't it? A Mars a day helps you work, rest, and play. How the hell does it help you work? A Mars bar. Oh, aye, this is our best worker. You know, he eats 5 Mars bars a week. It's not right, is it? How does it help you play? You coming out to play, Paul? Aye. But I better bring my Mars bar so I can play properly. Right, aye. Mind him, bring it. I don't know how they got away with that for so many years. A Mars a day helps you work, rest, and play. And someone's already put the answer to this in the chat. It's Quantum of Solace. I haven't seen it. Too modern. Did he? Murray Walker of Formula One motor racing commentating fame wrote the Mars slogan. Bloody hell. Well, I think he's got some kind of deal with the devil going on, because that is like frankly a satanic incantation. A Mars a day helps you work, rest and play. A Mars a day helps you work, rest and play. It's like summoning up the devil. And for Dead or Alive recently, I was looking him up, and it turns out Murray Walker is still alive. Because somebody put him for, I think somebody put him for Deadpool. And I was like, what? Murray Walker, surely he died like years ago. But he's 97. I'm just checking him out just now. So, aye, plainly in league with the devil. Lightning. Lightning was one of the gladiators, who's kind of like a bit of a superhero, but real. Yeah, I think I knew that. I think that's one of those little facts that crops up a bit. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Aye, if you throw the apples hard enough at the doctor. Full marks for the mangoes are going good. Gives you energy, I know, but it's like sweeties. Aye, but like, how does it give you any more than like a Twix does or anything like that? It's complete nonsense, isn't it? Went for Oxford. Let me just get a bonus question for you. No, I was looking up the Oxford University badge to see if there was anything really to ask about that, but there isn't. How many crowns are there on the Oxford badge? There we go. There's a question. So the first person to answer this correctly will get on the wheel. The Oxford University badge has crowns. How many crowns? 3. Chrism. Straight in there. Bang. There we go. Good stuff. That's you on the wheel, Chris. Okay, let's carry on. Let's make a break for round 3. Laura. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Brilliant. Ooh, so close, Stish. Right. Sound round. I'm going to play you 5 bits of music. You have to identify the artists, all right? It's that straightforward. So here comes tonight's music round, which should be at a decent volume. It looks like it's going to be. Here they go. You just pick the right answers from the list over there. 5 tunes, 5 answers. Oops. Hang on a second. Hang on. Whoa. That's not the start. Wait a second. Sorry. I'm on a new computer, so I've got slightly unfamiliar software here and there. So scrub that. Start again. Here's the start of it, right? Here is tonight's music round. Ready?
You are
Okay, that's the music round. I'll play it one more time. I always play it twice. Give me a second chance to hear they are one more time. Okay, remember all the answers are right in front of you. Okay. All right, everybody. Mum knows 1 out of 5, but you might fluke another couple. John's ready. Anybody else ready? Are you ready for these answers? You should be. You've heard these twice. So let's get on to the answers. Let's just go straight for the answers. Peaky Fifers. Thank you very much. Ready. Right, here we go. The first one. That was Bread. The Sound of Bread. David Gates. Singer and guitarist from that band. Loads and loads of hits in the 70s. Down on My Knees by Bread. Great song. Great band. Number 2 is Spandau Ballet. Gold. Always believe in your soul. You're indestructible. Always believe in. You are gold. 2 points for gold. For Spandau Ballet. Number 3 is the Kaiser Chiefs. Bonus to get on the wheel. Name the Kaiser Chiefs song that I played. Name the song. It's a good song. They had a run of quite good singles in the 2000s. This was one of them. What was the name of the song? First person who gets that in the chat will get themselves on the wheel. I'm sure somebody will come up with it pretty quickly. That's it. I predict a riot. Chris is on the wheel again. Okay, good stuff. Nice work, Chris. I predict a riot. Johnny Pineapple, the Hawaiian one. It was obviously going to be Johnny Pineapple or Barry Mango. But Barry Mango's got a hair salon in Paisley. Johnny Pineapple's an actual Hawaiian musician, or was. And Eurythmics is the last one. Great stuff. High quality 80s pop. Very shiny, polished, professional pop. Okay, that's the music round. How'd you get on? That was Johnny Pineapple and Bread were the two difficult ones, I think. Then Kaiser Chiefs. I think the most two obvious ones probably Spandau Ballet and Eurythmics. Full marks. Connolly's gone full marks, and the means of production will be returned to the workers. 10 out of 10, first time ever on the music round. Yes. Full mark. Oh, the Mangles are going like a train, like a chugga train, like an I-body engine. Didn't get Bread. Punted a guess on Pineapple. That's all right. That does the business. Full marks with two guesses. Woot. 6 out of 10 for Mum. Got Johnny Pineapple. You got a difficult one. You got Spandau Ballet in Eurythmics, yeah. Yeah, Bread was quite difficult. Not the best known band. I mean, some of you might have gone for Fleetwood Mac on that one. Aye, Johnny Pineapple. I used to have his album. Or one of his albums. Really good. Authentic Hawaiian. Not your cod Hawaiian, right? Okay. So, anagram. Time for an anagram. So, this is not shouting out the answer in the chat. This is just everybody gets 60 seconds to try and solve the anagram. You're looking for the name of a famous person. If you get this right, you'll add 3 points to your score. So, let's have a look. Restyle Perm. And you see the timer has started to count down. You have just under 1 minute to try and work this out. If you do get it, don't say the answer in the chat. Just say that you are ready or you've got it, or tell us what you're up to in the meantime, if you're taking it easy because you've already got the answer. But don't shout out the actual answer. Just give everyone a chance to get this right. This is an American person. I'll give you some clues here as we get down through the time. It's a female person. Showbiz. I believe, as far as I can remember, she's a native of New York State. And she's done awfully well, you know. Right, time's up. Time is up. That's the 60 seconds been and gone. Let's find a couple of you have seen that you've got it. It's 3 points if you did get the right answer. It is Meryl Streep. There she is. Oh, yeah. Streepo, as our friends call her. Bonus question to get on the wheel. What film gave Meryl Streep her first Oscar? Meryl Streep's won Oscars. She's no stranger to that. But what film gave her her first Oscar? First person to answer that, we'll get on a wheel. Kramer versus Kramer is the right answer, Kirsty. Were you the first? I think you were. Yes. Right, okay. Kirsty Stobie is on the wheel. Kirsty with a Y. Let me just get that right. Kirsty, Stobie. Stobie. Excellent. Right, okay. Aye, Kramer versus Kramer is correct. Divorce drama. Great stuff. Okay. Let's move on. Games for names. Right, okay. I'm going to do a couple of these in the middle of the quiz instead of at the end. So what's up first? Kazula Palooza. Right. I've got one Kazula Palooza. First person to solve this gets on the wheel. Let me just... let's do this one. I'm just trying to cue someone up here. So you got to guess what song I'm playing. All right, hang on a second. I'll get the... Oh, yeah. That's it. It is Radio Gaga. Of course it is. I think you'll find that was perfectly performed. The Stru Mills Experience. Right, very good. And the other thing I was going to do was just one hangman at this point for Games for Names. All right, so I'll stop the screen there and I'll get the other one on from earlier. Where is hangman? Hang on a second. Now, how's that working? On you we depend. Just don't know. Just don't care. Let me just... I don't understand why I can't share this screen. Hang on a second. Right. Forget it. It doesn't want to let me do it. I'm going to close it and then open it and see if that works. Okay, so I'm just going to close hangman. This is what I get. This is what I get, ladies and gentlemen, for trying to do something slightly out of the ordinary. Because usually I save this for the end. Have we got one here? Right, okay. Now, let's see if the device will pick it up. Otherwise, I'll just go back to the main quiz. Right, it's picked it up this time. Okay, here we go. So you got to try and give us the name of a film. Louisa's slammed in there with a KJT. Let's try those. K, no. J, no. T. Then we've got an A. Oh, lots of A's. Peaky Fifers have guessed an E. It's the first person to get the full name of the film in the chat gets on the wheel for this. A 1999 film. There's an E as well. All we hear is Radio Gaga. Radio Goo Goo. That's the best line in that song. Radio Goo Goo. And I think Chris is first here as well. Yes, Chris. American Beauty. Chris on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You have to go something to get around Chris. Chris keeps hitting these right answers. He's dominating. Representing. American Beauty is the correct answer. Fantastic. Okay, well done, Chris. And I'll just nip over to the wheel. I've got so many windows open now. I'm slightly lost. There we go. Chris M. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back to the main quiz, and I've kind of bounced it all over the place. Right, here we go. Right, fine. Well done, Chris. Good answer. Nicely spotted. So we stop that screen and we get this one back on. Hopefully it's going to work. Okay. Seems to be behaving itself now. Bad luck to those who were just behind. Neil Thomas wasn't far behind. Jock was there. Struan Mills was there. JPS, Kirsty, Connolly, Ginge was sort of there. Whatever they said. Saw it in a cinema. Good place to see a film. Right, let's get on with it. Blanco. Here we go. Blanco is a little bit unusual tonight. Usually I'm looking for 5 answers or 10 answers. Tonight I'm looking for 7 answers. You can score 2 points for each answer, so it's a chance to get quite a high score. This round is out of 14 instead of the usual 10. It just happens to be that way, right? And the question is, fill in the blanks of the names of the countries that surround Hungary. All right, Hungary's a tip-top country right in the middle of Europe. Loads of fun. As far as I know. I've never been there. But I can imagine the people in Hungary have a lot of fun, right? But what are the countries that surround them? They've got 7 countries on their doorstep. 2 points for each one. Don't shout this out. Just write these down, okay? Tell me when you're ready. So there's a few clues on the map. But once you've got 7 answers, tell me that you're ready. I mean, it's a lot of neighbours, isn't it? Like here in Scotland, we don't have a border with another country unless you count England. Depends whether you look at the situation as Scotland and England, two countries, or as the UK, one country. So we have a border with England. But even if you're counting England as a separate country, then that's only one border, one country to deal with, you know. And it's down there. Well, where are we? Down there. Berwick. You have to go to Berwick. Like you go in the other direction, it's just sea. But Hungary, you can't go in any direction without going really near another country. 7 countries. So let me know when you're ready. And whoever's first and gets all 7 right will get a big bowl of goulash. You have to make it yourself and buy the ingredients yourself, but you'd be entitled to it. That's what I'm saying. I don't have any goulash here to give away as a prize. Goulash. That's a satisfying word to say. Goulash. There used to be a team coming to the quiz up at the Argyle bar called Baba Ganoush. And I used to love reading that team name out if I was doing scores. And that's 10 out of 10 for Baba Ganoush. I was like, oh, Ganoush. Mum's ready. Nice work. Think about where Hungary is. It's Central Europe. It's not too far north or south. It's getting a bit east, but still in touch with the west. Very much the centre of Europe in many ways. Peaky Fifers are ready. Okay, there's only 2 ready so far. Ready but not confident, says Mr. Mackey. Miss Moneypenny, would you like some of this goulash? No thanks, James. I got pret a manger for lunch. But, Miss Moneypenny, is superior goulash, and we really must try some. This is me just realising why I never do Sean Connery impressions. Right, okay. I think we're starting to get ready. Yeah, we're all ready. Let's go for it. Here come the answers, okay? So 2 points for each of these that you get correct. So, Hungary is surrounded by Slovakia, 2 points. Ukraine, 2 points. That's a difficult one. Romania to the south and the east is Romania. Straight south is Serbia. Croatia is to the southwest. There's a clue there. You can see Zagreb on the map. That's the capital of Croatia. To the west is a little border with Slovenia. And then to the west, or northwest anyway, it's Austria. There was a bit of a clue for Slovakia. You can see Bratislava on the map. And that's the capital of Slovakia. But that is difficult. It's difficult to get all 7. I think you all would have got at least 3 or 4 of these. 2 or 3, 3 or 4. I think you all would have done fairly well, but I'd be very impressed if anybody got all 7. Let me know if you got all 7. Ukraine's a cheeky one. Because you really do think of Ukraine as being much further east, or I do anyway. But it's a big country. Wow, come on, Team Stoby, boom, 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 14 out of 14. Excellent. 10 for the ginge, that's all right. Mum got 4 countries, that's 8 points, that's all right. That is tricky. We have a travel agent in a group. Well, yeah. It doesn't always go that way, does it? Like someone who's supposed to be an expert in something doesn't necessarily. Like I'm sure there's a lot more to being a travel agent than just knowing the map. You know, it's a people profession, isn't it? I hope your travel agent is working. I know a guy who was a travel agent, and I don't think he's had a particularly good time of it over the last year. He's been a few. Well, he was STA, and they went bust. Then he got a job somewhere else. I think they went bust. You know, tough times. Quizmasters and travel agents. There you go. That's the comment of the night so far from Ginge McCabe. Let's take a wee screenshot there. Fucking Ukraine, by the way. That's even better. Great success. Full marks for the Mangoes. Mangoes are boosting it tonight, doing it, banging it, sausaging it. Right, magic round. So the 50-50 round was always just trivia. But lately I've been doing themes for the 50-50 round. I've been asking on the Facebook group for people to nominate themes. If you're not on the Facebook group, come and get yourself on the Facebook group. Loads of fun. Lots of fun. Let me just put a link to that. You can get a link to all this stuff in the description underneath the video. All the links are there. But anyway, Andrew Burney, who usually does the 7 o'clock Friday, he suggested magic. So here is magic, right? 5 questions about magic, but it's 50-50. So you can just choose an answer if you don't know. Here we go. Number 1 is about 1980s, or which 1980s TV magician used to use the magic words "peef puff poof." All right, that's kind of how he said it as well. Peef puff poof. Ho 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 ho! We say the magic words. Peef puff poof. Outstanding. But who was that? Was it Ali Bongo or the Great Soprendo? Ali Bongo or Great Soprendo? Who said peef puff poof? I hope you're all back together again, Connelly. I hope you don't fall out long term. I hope it's just for a few minutes. Right. Unusual Dad. In the traditional biography of Merlin, as in the wizard Merlin, as in King Arthur, what kind of creature is Merlin's father? Is it an angel or a demon? So the thing is that Merlin is half human. He's got a human mother. But what type of creature is his dad? Is it an angel or a demon? The High Life. I never watched that. Never saw that. It looked all right. That was Victor and Barry, wasn't it? What's his name? Alan Cumming. It did look funny. I think I remember watching the first episode and thinking, this is quite good. And then I was busy. If that's what you're talking about, that old sitcom. Right, number 3. There was a famous music hall conjurer, Chung Ling Soo, who died on stage in 1918 in London. Which magic trick was he trying to perform when he died? Was he catching a bullet in his teeth? Or sawing a lady in half? All right, you're not talking about that sitcom at all. You're talking about The High Life. Their Eurovision entry song was called Piff Paff Puff. What country? What year? What are you talking about? I don't know that one. Really? There's a Eurovision song called Piff Paff Puff? And I don't know about it? Oh, man. I love Eurovision so much. So what was Chung Ling Soo up to when he got killed live on stage? Number 4, who wrote the opera The Magic Flute? Beethoven or Mozart? Straightforward magic question there. And the last one, another chancer. Which member of the English royal family or UK royal family joined the Magic Circle when he was in his 20s, passing the audition by performing a cup and balls trick, if you know what I mean? Oh, I see, right. So it was, all right, okay. So it's a fictional Eurovision entry from that sitcom. I got you. I've got, I probably need to see that. So Prince Andrew or Prince Charles, who was actually a bit into magic and was good enough to actually audition and pass the audition to join the Magic Circle. Was it Prince Andrew or Prince Charles? Cup and balls, you know what I mean? All right, quick recap on these questions and then it'll be time for the final round after this. So who said Piff Puff Poof? Was it Ali Bongo or the Great Soprendo? What kind of creature was Merlin's dad? An angel or a demon? Chung Ling Soo died on stage. What trick was he performing at the time? Catching a bullet in his teeth or sawing a lady in half? Both utterly ridiculous things to attempt. But which one killed him? Who wrote the opera The Magic Flute? Beethoven or Mozart? And which royal family drain on the national well-being was a member of the Magic Circle and qualified for that by performing the cup and balls trick? Andrew or Charles? The noncy one or the ineffective one? Okay. That's very good. A great disappointing act. I don't know if you were going for that or whether you were trying to type disappearing and it went all predictive text, but a great disappointing act is excellent. Right, you all ready? I think you're ready. Come on, you got to be ready. It's 50-50. All you got to do is choose the right answer. So here we go. Here come the answers. Because, time's getting on a little bit. Right, Piff Puff Poof. Piff Puff Poof. That is the Great Soprendo. Yay. There he is. Absolutely absurd. He was always on Cracker Jack when I was a kid. Like, oh no, it's the Great Soprendo. But you always watched him. It was always married to Victoria Wood, of course, in real life. Geoffrey Dunham is the guy's real name. Number 2, according to the biography of Merlin, the wizard, what kind of creature is his father? It's a demon. All right. Specifically an incubus, which is a demon that appears in the night to have liaisons with human women and impregnate them with kind of half demonic children. That's how things used to go back in the old days. Right, Chung Ling Soo. What trick was he performing when he died? It was catching a bullet in his teeth. I mean, that's gonna go wrong at some point, isn't it? I think the gun's got a real bullet in it, and it's supposed to be loosely padded so that the bullet kind of falls out the end, although there's a big bang. But it was packed too tightly, so the bullet went straight into him. I think that's roughly it. There he is, Chung Ling Soo. Not a Chinese guy, American guy. Not American Chinese either. His real name is Will Robinson. The Magic Flute was Mozart. First person who could put the name of the original German name of that opera in the chat will get points. Will get their name on the wheel. There's another chance to get on the wheel. So the Magic Flute was originally written in German. What was the German name? First person who can answer that in chat will get on the name. Get on the wheel of names. No, but that's great. Der Magica Flauta. That's pure aloe. Oh, God. Nah, not Die Fledermaus. That's a different one. It's a different operetta. Brilliant. These are a bunch of chancers. Right, that's closer. Die Zauberflöte. That's right. Actually, that's the better spelling. So, Neil, I'll put you on the wheel for getting it right, and I'll put Struan Mills Experience on for getting the right spelling. Die Zauberflöte. Flöte. No, the Fledermaus is not finger mouse. Fledermaus is the Fledermaus. It means the bat. It's about the only operetta or opera I've actually seen being performed. Mozart, anyway, Die Zauberflöte. And who's the fickle-fingered, fiddly royal who was deft enough with his light-fingered antics to get in the magic circle? It's your old pal, Prince Charles. Can't be Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew's got fingers like sausages. A big sausage of a man. A big pink unit. He can't sleight of hand anything. You know what I mean? All of Prince Andrew's movements are large and obvious, whereas Prince Charles got a bit of the spindly about him. He can do all that magic stuff. So great soprano, Demon, Catching a Bullet, Mozart, Prince Charles. All right, there you go. How'd you get on with the 50-50 round? Do you like these themed rounds? Or, I mean, I think it's quite good. He doesn't sweat. I'll give him that. He doesn't sweat. Will he sweat under questioning? That's what I want to know. Yeah, different type of tricks at Pizza Express. Got Merlin's papa wrong. Yeah, you would think he's a good guy. You know, it must be an angel, but nah, it was a demon. Ah, that's good work, Muzz, you know, because the important thing about a pub quiz, doing a pub quiz together as a team, is to make sure that you squarely blame the person who screwed it up. That's the main point of a pub quiz. Nah. Prince Andrew isn't even that clever. It's just money. Just here's a load of money. Can I do things? You know, that's how blunt that guy is. You need to be quite spiky and quite finessed to be a magician. And Prince Andrew is none of those things. Okay, right, double or bust. Right, it's time for the final round, and it's after 10 o'clock, so I'm running late, but don't worry, we'll hammer through this round nice and quick. Most of you know what to do now, so I shall quickly explain. Double or bust is 5 questions again. Each question is worth 4 points instead of 2. That's double, not just 2, but 4. You get 4 points if you get it right. However, there is a risk in this round, which is that you could go bust. If you answer a question and get it wrong, then you get 0 points for the round. Super nightmare. The thing is, you don't have to answer every question. You could decide which ones to go for and which ones to leave blank. All right, so you choose how many out of the 5 you're going to go for, and then if you get any of those wrong, you get 0 points for the round. But you do get 4 for the ones you get right. Okay. I think you understand. Let's do it. Here we go. Question number 1. In the UK, in which sport are the Newcastle Eagles and the Surrey Scorchers professional teams? So, Newcastle Eagles versus Surrey Scorchers is a match you could go and see, but in which sport? If you're watching the Eagles versus the Scorchers, what sport is that? Okay, that's question number one. Question number two. Famous Frenchman. What was the profession of Auguste Escoffier, born in 1846 in France, and awarded the Legion of Honor in 1920, which is a very high honor or award given by France, a little bit like a CBE or an MBE, stuff like that, you know, but French. So what was the profession of Auguste Escoffier? He was known as the king of this profession. The best. You know, but what was the profession? What was it that made him famous? What was his job? Okay, number three. Inventive people from a certain European country. So which European country invented or has a claim to have invented all of these things? The zipper, the marine propeller, the refrigerator, the computer mouse, and the pacemaker, as in for heart patients, you know what I mean? So which country has got a claim to inventing all of those? I say a claim because there's always he said, she said about inventions. You know, there's always competing claims. But this country's got a strong claim to inventing all of these. Marine propeller, zipper, refrigerator, computer mouse, pacemaker. And the answer begins with S. All right, so it's a country in Europe beginning with S. Do you dare go for that, or will you leave it blank? Number four, music. So which singer had a tour in 2001, which was the biggest earning music tour of the year, and it was called Drowned World. Drowned World Tour of 2001. Who is the singer? It's not a band, it's a singer. All right, so who is that singer? That's question number four. And final question is a year question. What year did both these things happen? You have to get within 2 years of the correct answer to get a point. So Donald Dewar, who was the First Minister of Scotland, died following a fall. And Harold Shipman was found guilty of serial murder. That is the GP who'd killed possibly hundreds of patients over the years. He got convicted of the murder of 15 of them. But the real number was probably a lot higher. Almost certainly a lot higher. So what year did both those things happen? If you're 2 years out, you get the points. If you're 3 years out, either way, you get bust. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to replay these questions real quick. And then we'll get your answers, and then we'll find out your total scores, see how you got on tonight. So in the UK, which sport are the Newcastle Eagles and the Surrey Scorchers playing? Number two, Auguste Escoffier. What was the profession? Top French guy, top guy in this profession. Zip, propeller, mouse, pacemaker, fridge. Which country's people invented these things? Begins with S. Drowned World Tour. Who was that? Who's the singer? Most highest earning music tour of the year, 2001. And the last one. Donald Dewar died and Harold Shipman was found guilty of his murders. So what year was that going on? Okay, you tell me when you're ready. Tell me if you're going to go balls out, which involves going for all five, or whether you're playing it cagey and safe. Like a rat. Thanks for saying you like the themes. I'll keep the themes going. They're a tiny bit more work, not much more work. But it's quite good because it makes me write some new questions. You know, if I've not quite got something for a theme, I end up writing a couple of new questions, which is always good. Just before I show you the answers, I'm going to remind you that I do this for tips. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get money together to feed my family and keep things together with varying amounts of success. So if you thought tonight's quiz was worth a tip, then I'd be delighted to get that from you. If you went and did a pub quiz in a pub, you'd spend loads of money going out. Beer, transport, fights, the whole lot, you know. So a couple of quid for the Quizmaster here. That's not too much to ask. Thank you very much. There's the donation link in the chat. You can also find the link in the description underneath the video. If you don't want to donate or cannot donate, then that's absolutely fine. But please make sure you like the video at least, right? And it'd be great if you shared it as well. and maybe told some people, say, by the way, did this quiz on Friday. It's pretty good. You know, if you think it's good, don't do that if you don't believe it, because your insincerity will come through. But if you actually think it's quite good, then let the people know. Tell them about it, all right? Balls are out for Kirsten. Is it going to be a good slap? We're about to find out. Peaky Fifers are ready. They're really not sure about it. Mum's ready. 2 answers. I need 2 more teams to tell me that you're ready before I go into the answers. Come on. Tell me you're ready, and we can find out. Then we'll play games for names. Then we're going to be spinning the wheel at past. It's 10 past already. Right, I better get on with this. Right. You ready? You ready? Here we go. Ready and cautious. Not too many balls out tonight. Let's see what happens. Right, Eagles versus Scorchers. That's basketball. 4 points if you answered that and got it correct. Bust if you said something else. Nothing bad happens if you left it blank. There they are. Eagles in black, Scorchers in blue. That's an awful kit. Okay, number 2, Auguste Escoffier, Legion of Honor, 1920. He was the chef of kings and the king of chefs. All right. Auguste Escoffier. And he always wore a hat like that so that you knew he was a chef. Just in case you thought he wasn't a chef. Is it where the word scoff comes from? I don't know. But it's possible. Number 3, Zip, Propeller, Mouse, Pacemaker, Fridge. It's the Swedes. Sweden is correct. Did you get Sweden? I know some people got bust on this earlier. They said Switzerland. So I don't know if anyone else has fallen into that. Round World, that is Madonna. And the last one, the year, can prove crucial sometimes if you went for it. Donald Dewar died. Harold Shipman was found guilty of murder. Not the most pleasant of questions. The correct answer here is 2000. So if you said anything between 98 and 2002, then you got the points. All right. Why does Sweden even need fridges? I mean, what's the point of that? What's the point of that? For Swedish people having a fridge? No point. No point. It's freezing. Bust. Bust. What'd you get? If you do get bust, let us know what you got bust on. I think that means bust. Well, the balls are out, but what happened? Oh, right, okay. It looks like it's paid off for Kirsten and team. 1999. Bang on the year, but got bust on someone else. What did you get bust on, Louisa? Connolly bottled it on Sweden. Alice, who the happy birthday Alice, got 12 out of 20. Scotland? No. Nah, we invented everything else, but just not the computer mouse, marine propeller, and those other things as well. Yeah, Dancer took a chance. Our paid off with Sweden. Got Switzerland, yeah. Was it 2 points per country in round 4? Yes, it was, Neil. Yeah, it was. Most of the rounds I do are usually out of 10, but just for once, that was out of 14, that round. The Hungary round. So, wow. I wonder what your total scores are. That's basketball, Sweden, Chef, Madonna. 2002 years either way, so 98 to 2002. And I'm going to invite you to upload your scores now. So if you've got some scores to upload, then get them done. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. And I'll be mixing your scores with the scores from earlier on, from 7 o'clock. I'll make a nice big league table out of all the scores. All right. Bust on the year said Switzerland as well, and said too late for the year, said 2003. Yeah, it's 21 years ago now. A long time, huh? See, the Shipman thing to me feels more recent than that. He killed himself in jail in 2004. So he was in jail for 4 years, and then thought, nah, I just got to do myself in. 53. Okay, that's decent. 52's all right. She says we will make up if you put us on the wheel. I can't do that. You can't emotionally blackmail me to put you on the wheel by pretending that you've fallen out with each other. Connolly. Give me a clue how to pronounce your name, and I might get you on the wheel. 77. Boom Shaka. Ho! Whoa! 77. Sunset Strip. Best score. What is the best score ever then, Kirsten? You got your best score ever, but what is it? What is the score? Okay, I better do some games for names because it's hitting 15:15. And I need to get some names on the wheel. Let me just see what I'm doing right. Okay, give me a couple of seconds because I need to set up some Where Am I's. We'll play Where Am I first, okay? And I'm just setting a few of those up. At the moment. Got some good ones. I think they're good anyway. Let's face it. That's what counts. So, okay, I've got 1, 2, 3. Quite different places. Right, what's he doing? Why is he not doing anything? It's because I'm just setting up Where Am I? Okay, here we go. It's Con and Ellie, a mashup of the kids' names. Gotcha. Right, now I get it. Right, Con Ellie. Thanks. Didn't go bust. That's what we're talking about. Good result. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. JPS, thank you very much. Okay, let's get some games for names going. So we're going to play Where Am I? I'm about to show you some Street View, and you've got to guess the name of the town or city that we're in. So it just takes a couple of seconds to get this up. Haha. Where am I? Okay, so where am I? Ladies and gentlemen, have you been here? Maybe you'll recognise this. Let's have a look. That's quite a nice bus stop there. It's got a good bit of shelter towards the back. Got a bench across the back. Nothing smashed. Nice cambered roof. Nice approach. Plenty of room. Let's go up here a bit. Cool. It's a nice day for the clouds. We have a winner straight away. Well, not straight away, because first of all we've got Newcomnick, then we got Linlithgow, then we got Danderhall, then we got Easterhouse, then we got Livingston. Livingston is the right answer. Muzz on the wheel. Okay. So I'm just typing you in there. Muzz. It's a lot easier to type Muzz than it is to type the Struan Mills Experience. But I love you both. Look at that. Lovely use of concrete. Great stuff. Very reassuring, that concrete. You know, look at it. Look at the space these bus stops have got. There's someone else in it. Great. You know what? You know, like, Livingston is not my cup of tea. I wouldn't want to live there, I don't think. But I know some people from Livingston and they all swear by it. They all think it's the best place in the world. Like, people who grew up there, they all say it's absolutely fantastic. To me, it's just roads, you know. But I think it's somewhat the same with Cumbernauld. You know, people who are actually from there think it's pretty good. Okay. Lucky guess. Aye. Well, I mean, it's a new town. They kind of look all the same, don't they? But everyone's nah. I've got the energy, Struan. I've got the energy. Aye, it's near the Tony Macaroni. I've only ever been there once. I thought it was good ground. Anyway, let's get another one on. That was very, very quick. Let's get some slightly more, well, quite a lot more difficult, I think. This is going to be more difficult. Let's have a look. I think this is the right one. I've got two more. Yeah, this is the right one. So where are we now? What's the name of the city here? This is a city. Now, what's going on? Psycho Pagano Killer Texano. What's that? Oh, it's the Colosseum, right? What the hell's going on here? Madrid? No. My kids, Con and Ellie, went to the school behind the bus stop. Yes! What is it, Howden something or? Dundee, Aberdeen, Tawana. Let's just play that through again. Dundee, Aberdeen, Tawana. That was satisfying. Right, no, it's not Tijuana. Not Mexico City. Not Tegucigalpa. It's not Mexico City. Austin, Cancun, Barcelona. No, it's not Austin, but I've been to this place, and the place I was before I was here was Austin. I was in Austin first, then I came here. Houston? No. Dallas? No. Bogota, Miami, Rome, Guadalajara, Medellin, Cali, Caracas? No. Cartagena, Vancouver, San Antonio, El Paso, Dallas, San Juan, Texarkana, El Paso. No, it's not in the USA. Rio, El Paso, San Antonio, San Marcos, New Orleans. No. Albuquerque, Havana. Citadel, Autobuses, Estancia. I mean, see, that's where I was. That's why I picked this place, because that's the bus station over there. I got a bus from Austin to this place. San Juan, Cuba, Belize, Belmopan, Miami, Lima, Santiago. The bus was overnight. I think it took about 12 hours, something like that. I can't seem to go down there. Can we go up here a bit? 7-Eleven. Pura litro. So we are in Mexico, but you haven't got the name of the city yet. It's kind of the first big city you come to across the border. I changed buses there to go further into Mexico. It's Monterrey. Very, very good. Oh, that's the wrong comment. It's Monterrey. That's very good. There we go. This is Monterrey. Oh, that's it there. We can cross the road that way. I remember being struck, but I don't know what this thing is up there. But I remember standing outside the front of the bus station thinking, man, this place is intense. So, Struan Mills experience, which really isn't a big deal to type, especially since I can just highlight it, put copy, and then paste. There you go. It's that easy. Okay. Well done, Struan. Absolutely. Excellent answer. We've definitely got time for at least one more, and then we might have some time for some other games for names. Okay, share screen, Chrome, tab, and then we've got one more, which is going to be this one. Okay, where are we now? Where are we? Where in the world are we? Okay, so the kind of concrete arch over here. What's over here? Bit of a shop going on underneath the the protection there. Bit of a mess. What we got? Nigeria, Havana, Addis Ababa, Abuja, Mombasa, Cairo, Mali. No. It's not. Well, you've done it again, man. Strew Mills, yeah. Accra. That's great. That was the second comment as well. You were in with the first two comments. The first one was Lagos, which is down the road a bit in Nigeria. But you go a little bit further west along the coast. Accra is the capital of... is it still the capital? I'm not sure, but it's a big city in Ghana. And this is downtown Accra. What's that? Anointed Ladies. The #1 top shop of laces for all occasions. Anointed Ladies. Hey, you want to go down to Anointed Ladies and get some lace? People have had that conversation. They're like, I want to go. I do. Bridals and accessories. Nothing says let's get married like that. Struan is on big fire tonight. Well done again. Christ, Struan, well done. Yeah, how did you get that one, Struan? Or I know your real name's not Struan. How'd you get it? How'd you know it? And I've got to put you on the wheel again. Right, well, the wheel's very much split up between Struan Mills Experience and Chris M. Chris has got 3 on the wheel. Struan's got 4. No, it doesn't matter if he was or not, because I do completely different games for names. Well, same games, but different actual questions. That's the thing that is different. Like 7 o'clock is the same main quiz, but all the things to get on the wheel are all different, right? Just started guessing African cities. Nice one. Got lucky. Nice one. Put Alice on the wheel for her birthday. No, I'm not going to. I know that sounds really mean, but there's a reason for that. Anointed Ladies. Right, let's get... I've got some more... how do you say? Hangmans. I'll be more creative again next week. I've just been switching between computers. So I'm just going with the stuff, the tried and tested stuff that works. So I've got a couple of more hangmans before we get on. Right, sports team. Thing is, Laura, if I put, it becomes an incentive for people to actually lie about their birthday. Like at the moment, the incentive is you don't really matter in terms of outcome of winning things, then it's going to be okay. And if somebody wants to lie about their birthday to get 1 point, that's fine. And I'm sure it is Alice's birthday. But if I can't put one person on the wheel for being their birthday and then not do it for anyone else, and then when I start doing it for other people, you know what I mean. You understand? I think I hope you understand. Anyway, Mr. Dish is going for an A. Let's have a look. We're looking for a sports team here. Mr. Dish has given us an E. We've got JWF. Thank you for these letters. Melanie's guessed Chicago Bulls. You know, the thing is, I can't remember who it is. It'll become clear in a second. So it's not Chicago Bulls. There's F. Orlando Magic. No, it can't be that. SOTF. Let's see. O. Oh, yes. There's S's. S. Yeah. T. No. F. We've had F already. Chris looking for an S. We've got an S on the board. Oh, yeah, we have. Hey, Chris has evened it up on the wheel. 4 Chris M's, 4 Struan Mills experiences. This is like the old firm. It's the Glasgow Rocks. They are a basketball team. Is that right? I think they are. Nobody cares about basketball. I don't know why I've got so many basketball questions tonight. Just it is. It's not a campaign. It's not a belief system. It's just a coincidence. Right, let's do another one. We've got just about time to fit another one in. Place. Saying it is a basketball team. Yeah, I think, yeah. I must have been having a wee basketball phase. I mean, does anyone care about basketball? Glasgow Wolves is a better name. Aye, it is a better name. Right, here come some letters. O-D-I-E-T. O-Diet. Right, okay. Is that some sort of coded message from you lot for me to just calm down with the pies? You cheeky bastards. Right, what we got? What's this place? This is a place name we're looking for. Leon Solent. Nah. T. Yes, that's right. Chris has got it. Tower London. Right, I'm determined to get a winner or like some names on the wheel that's not Chris and not Struan. So let's just keep going with Hangman until somebody gets one. Nah, it's not the Mount of Mordor. Well done, Chris. Like, I'm not against you guys getting these right. I'm impressed by it, but let's get someone else on. Right, here's another famous person. Let's get some letters for this. We're just sneaked over 10:30, but that's all right. No, don't be sorry. No, not at all. I don't mean to be like that. Right, RHPMAS. QUIZMASTER. Right, QUIZMASTER. R. Thanks for all those letters, Laura. Yep. Some of these letters are turning up. There's quite a lot of letters now. Chris Stewart, go for a P! Crying out loud. Where were we? S, maybe? No S. There's T's. Yes. Nah, it's not Idris Elba. There's not even nearly enough letters for that dish. That's a... Yeah, I like you as a person and all that, but that's a shit guess. S? No, we've had S. Yes! There we go. Captain Beefheart. Yay! It's the gaffer, David Patterson. All right. Captain Beefheart is correct. Not his real name. In fact, one more space on the wheel that can tell me Captain Beefheart's real name. Innovative American musician, 60s, 70s, jazz pioneer, jazz rock innovator. What was his real name, though? First person who can answer that. What was Captain Beefheart's name? Don Van Vliet, that's right. Mr. Mackey edges himself onto the wheel in very last position there. Right, tell you what, Laura, I know you're dying to get Alice on the wheel. Can you tell us... I'll give you 1 minute to type in a fascinating fact. If you manage to type in a fascinating fact in the next 60 seconds, I'll put Alice on the wheel. And then it'll be spinny time, okay? So, well done to everybody who's managed to get themselves on the wheel. We're just going to wait for a minute to see if we can get a fascinating fact from Laura Smith or from Alice. So has Alice not got her own account? Is Alice a young person? Is that what's going on? Maybe there should be some sort of limit. Like, you don't get a point if it's a baby. It's got to be a full adult. Like a... The human head weighs 9 pounds. Does it? No, it doesn't. 9 pounds. 9 pounds. But does it not depend on whose head? I mean, if you've got Cyril Smith's head, that's not right. It shouldn't be that. It's your mum. The entire population could fit into Los Angeles. What? The entire population of what? Of Los Angeles. I mean, it kind of goes without saying, doesn't it? That's not right. That's not right. The human head is not 9 times the size of your body. Are you mental? Look. Are you saying that this is what people look like? The human head is 9 times the size of the body. That's nuts. You're trying so hard. Look, Muzz says these are brilliant. Right, do we let Alice on the wheel or what? We've learned that the entire population of Los Angeles can fit in Los Angeles. We've learned that the human head is 9 times the size of the human body. If there wasn't any water in Loch Ness, you could put all the humans in the water. I wasn't meaning you, Louisa. You're on the wheel anyway. I was wanting... Oh, there's another team. Okay, right. Alice. I think they just want me to get on with it. So, okay. So what's the name? What name am I putting on the wheel? Is it Alice Smith with a Y? Is that it? You have battered me around the head and I've given up and given in the end and put you on the wheel. Right, okay. Best fact ever. What was that one? The entire population of Los Angeles can fit in Los Angeles. Your foot is the length between your elbow and your wrist. What? See, that's just a trick to make me fall over, isn't it? Because I can't get up. Ugh. Mind you, I suppose I could use a tape measure. I'll tell you what, crap facts. If you put all of the shells from the beach at Kinghorn across the A92, traffic chaos would ensue. There you go. Anyway, let's get the wheel on. Oh, we've got the wheel on. Right, let's spin it. Let's get some winners. Now, listen, what have we got? The first spin we're going to do is for Louisa's cake. We thank you very much to Louisa for offering a cake. Louisa can deliver this to anywhere in the Edinburgh area, brackets, or Linlithgow. All right? So if you're in Edinburgh or Linlithgow, you can win this cake. Louisa likes to bake, and she'll bring you a cake. It's as simple as that. So let's spin it. If this spin turns out to be a non-Edinburgh person, then I've got another prize for you. So let's spin and see. John, Alice, Louisa, John, Moira. Who's going to go with this? Moira P. Now, Moira, you are in Edinburgh, are you not? I'm pretty sure you are. I've sent you prizes before, and I'm pretty sure Moira is in Edinburgh. So you're heading for Planet Cake. All right. Great stuff. Right, okay. I think that's a home run. Like earlier on, I was trying to spin the wheel to get Edinburgh winners for the flowers because Rowan, Flowers and Crafts were giving us flowers, but I couldn't spin an Edinburgh winner. Yeah, they got all different music on the wheel. That's the music I'm using at the moment. Yay, she's pleased with that. Right, okay. Right, time for my prizes. What have I got tonight? I've got this. First prize for me tonight is this book, which I've read this book. It's very fascinating. It's called Do Not Pass Go. It's by a chap called Tim Moore. And it's basically the history of Monopoly and loads of facts about Monopoly and the Monopoly board and the places and how it was invented. And it's, you know what? Even if you don't play Monopoly or you don't like Monopoly, it's actually a good book. So I'm going to spin this wheel and hit a winner with this. It's going to be Chris, isn't it?
Chris M.
Chris M. Fantastic. Right, okay. Now, Chris is down south. He's in London. So I'm sure that'll be a great read. There's loads and loads. If you've not read it before, Chris, that is, it's genuine. I cruised through it. I read this last year. I battered through it in a couple of days because it was well written, very interesting. I'll sort you out afterwards, Louisa, with Moira's details. And you may have. Was that you, the crab patty? Do you remember the crab patty? You see the conversations you get on here. Right, well done, Chris. I'm going to take you off the wheel because you can be on as many times as you like, but you can only win once. Do you genuinely not know? It's the board game, yeah? Surely. No. Anyway, right, another prize. Right, stand by. This is going to change your life. It's literally... Hang on. I've got to make this bigger, right? Because it's going to come in from the from the side. From the right. Here it comes. Oh my God. It's like a total eclipse happening. Total eclipse of Dr. Paul. But what's eclipsing it? It's Fray Bentos. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Fray Bentos steak and kidney pie. For real. No lies. Okay, so we're going to spin for a Fray Bentos. Life has never been this good. Here we go. Why does it keep doing that? It keeps on not sharing the screen very well. There'll be some programmer trying to improve it and all they've done is made it worse. Right, okay. What if I make the wheel bigger or smaller? Right, it doesn't seem to matter. Anyway, not to worry. Let's just spin. See who gets Fray Bentos. Come on. Fray Bentos. Yeah. We like a Fray Bentos. Stuart Mills. Oh, is it going to not David? Oh my God. It's the new slower wheel. It adds extra drama. Is it going to go to wire?
David Patterson.
Hey. David. I thought that was a home run for the Struan Mills experience, but you Fray Bentossed it right over the line. I'm just writing down, you see, who's won what. So that I've got a wee note later on, because otherwise I can't remember this stuff, you know what I mean? That was tight. That was super extra, double tight. That was like a cheap pair of shoes. That was that tight. Nice one. Barefoot winner. Ah. Dear oh dear. Right, Patterson, you're off the wheel. I've got one more prize. Which is... I haven't done one of these yet tonight, so I'll do this. Mango Boys are fighting over who doesn't get the Fray Bentos. Right, I got one more prize, which is this luxury National Lottery scratch card. £100,000. Imagine. Could be yours. Did anyone see the story? I was in the shop the other day and I saw the tabloids, and on the front of one of the tabloids it was a couple, and they always put the numbers on the lottery. And they didn't put it on this time, and it came up and it was Euro Millions, and they just missed out on £182 million. Holy nollies. Although I did think to myself, it might be a made-up story. But anyway, that's not going to happen to you. You're going to get this. You're going to scratch it. You're going to win £100,000. Probably. Let's spin and find out who gets the 100,000. Alice, Louisa, John, Rusty, Stuart, Neil. Mangle double.
Neil Thomas.
Neil Thomas, all right. One of the famous Mrs. Mangle outfit franchise unit and proud owner of £100,000. Pretty sure I've got your address from before, Neil, so I'll send you that. Yeah! Delighted with that. That's great. Thank you very much. Yeah, Strummel's experiences with Louisa can deliver her cakes. He'll deliver her cakes and deliver the prize to Moira. Before they're sorting that out, I'll make sure. I'll send you messages afterwards. Just make double sure you've got each other's contacts, all right? And thank you again, Louisa, for sorting that out and donating a prize. If anybody else wants to donate a prize, then just get in touch. Let me know. Well done to Neil, winning £100,000. Well done to David Patterson, getting that free Bentos coming your way. A little taste of how life used to be. I mean, I know you're all sort of, puttanesca and olives and stuff like that these days, and quinoa, stuff like that these days. But, back in the old days when you used to be a gadabout and, go out for some beer, come home for some Frey Bentos, back in the good old days, it'd be like a little sort of time trip back to the 2000s or even the 90s. Absolutely, Neil, you get drafted, man. That's what Jim Carrey would say. He's into the law of attraction. I read something the other day saying Jim Carrey's into the law of attraction and explained that the reason he got all these gigs as a actor and why he got Dumb and Dumber is because he visualised getting a cheque for £10 million one day, $10 million. And then when he got the Dumb and Dumber gig, he got a cheque for $10 million. And see, that explains the law of attraction. You're like, you're a nutter, You're a nutter. But who knows? Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm the nutter. Yeah, I've slowed the wheel down a bit. It's quite good because you can not slowed it down. I've just made the number of seconds it runs for longer. There's all different settings on it. It's quite good. Like the music's a setting as well. That was the Duduk. I think Muzz was asking about the music. See, you go customize. Aye, Duduk, Oud, and Doombeck. That was the music there. Let's try some of the other ones. Like we've finished spinning now. There's no more prizes, but let's just have a bit of fun. What can you see these? Oh no, you can't see the drop down, can you? If I shared the whole screen, you think you would see it. So let me just do that. Your entire screen, right? Okay. Right, see, I've got things all over the place. This is what I see when I'm doing this. So, look, yeah, you can see those disco music, dramatic music, drum and bass, dubstep music, elevator hip hop, fast piano music, funk the buzz. The wheel music makes us all dance in the Zoom. I like it. I like that one. I had the Bollywood on for a little while, but let's see what else we got. Give it a try. Game show music. Nominate the one you want to hear and I'll play it. Wall of China. China. Greek music. I didn't know they had Greek music on there. Got to try that.
Thomas.
You won again, Neil. I must stress continually, this is not for prizes. We're just experimenting with the music here. Greek stuff's pretty good. Let's try a couple more before I go. Go back to the customer. Oh, I don't think I've got a spin. I don't have to spin. I can just play it from the background there. Mind you, you get more of a sense if you see it with the wheel spinning. Look, yeah, I can choose different stuff. You said someone was asking for one starting with P. There's piano music, or there's polka. That's a vote for the Greek stuff. Yeah, look, see, I've got the drop down now. You can't see it. That's the thing. Oh, look, I'll just go full screen. There's no harm in you seeing this stuff. So, Mexican music, merry-go-round, lobby music. Got any more votes for what you could listen to? Irish, I think Irish folk music, someone said. Let's try this one. Look, it's more fun with the actual wheel spinning, isn't it? It's kind of like pirate music. That's pretty limp. Not going for that. I might use that in the 17th
The Struan
March.
Mills experience.
But I think it's just a wee bit limp. You know what I mean? Let's try. What else we got? I'll read right through the list, right? So if there's anything that take your fancy, just let us know. So Arabic celebration. The ticking sound is what I used to have. It just goes tick, 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 tick as it goes round. Bebuba, Bollywood, cheerful music, Christmas music, circus music, crazy clown. Disco music, dramatic music, drum and bass, dubstep, duduk, oud and doombek. That's the one I've been using tonight. Electronic dance music, elevator hip hop. 2 votes for Crazy Clown. Right, we've got to hear Crazy Clown. 2 votes for Crazy Clown. This is going to be horrible.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, Alice.
Alice Smith.
Well, I kind of hope you're here to see at least see your name coming up, Alice, but also kind of hope you're not here because you're not winning a prize. They were just mucking about. I also hope you kind of missed that music because that was really bad. Right? Never suggest Crazy Clown again, folks. That was bad. Funk the Buzz. Funk the Buzz is one of the few, if there's any others. Oh no, there are some other ones that are in quotes. What does that mean? Why does that make it different that it's in quotes? Funk the Buzz. What could it mean? Why is it in quotes?
Struan Mills experience.
Right. I thought I was never going to stop. That's all right. It's okay. I think the Greek is the best one so far. Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high, and I see it climbing all over the sky. Fill the whole world with the rainbow. See, that's what I was hoping when I first found this and I found the customized things. I was like, all right, sound. I was kind of hoping I could upload my own sound file. That'd be good. But I mean, there's lots of options here. There's no upload your own one, sadly. Who was asking for polka? Louisa, let's have a listen to the polka. This will be good.
Alice Smith.
Alice Smith. So you're winning all the time now, Alice. Well, that's a good one. So I think the best so far are the polka and the Greek. I'm going to do 2 more, right? 2 more. Maybe I'll choose one. There's Jings, what have I done? Lobby music. I mean, that's got to be so awful. I can't really resist it. Lobby music. That's bad. Okay.
Louisa Jobson.
That was as bad as feared. Lobby music. Right, one more. One more. What are we going to... Look. There's one called Give It a Try. I can't really resist that either.
You can say that I'm a needy kind of guy. Would you take my love and then you push me to the side? Tell me why. Why can't you love me? Why can't you love me?
Was. Well, that was quite good. But it didn't really seem to go with spinning a wheel. Right. Aye. Greek best so far. I think that's probably accurate. There you go. That's what my screen looks like. A bloody mess, isn't it? That's why I occasionally look confused. Thanks for staying and doing the quiz, ladies and gentlemen. It is 11 o'clock, so you better go to bed. Otherwise, you don't know what's going to happen. I've got an exciting week end ahead doing tax returns. I hope you've got something better than that. Like, it's not a program that I've had to buy or anything like that. Wheel of Names is just a public website. You can all play around with that. It's just really, really useful for this. Much better than the balls that we used to have. You can dance if you want to. Do, 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 do. Doing it from pole to pole. 103 beats per minute, it reckons, for safety dance. Let's try it. Let's get the claps on. Safety dance. All right, I'm out here. 11 o'clock. Good night, everybody. Thanks for doing the quiz. Remember to donate most of your money to me to try and save me from the inevitable bankruptcy which has come my way. That's the donation link. Don't forget as well, just always the last thing I say before I go away, remember to upload your scores, okay? Well, that was the score upload thing. That was the score upload thing. I'm going to give you the donation link as well. So get your score uploaded, even if you think it was a rubbish score. Because it makes the other people feel better. And then you'll benefit from that one day as well. Donation for me, thank you very much. Donation, upload, like scores, donation. Yep, machine is broken. Right, good night. Bye. Well done to all prize winners. I'll get the prizes out as soon as I can.